the ultimate guide to achieving financial freedom. Unlock the life you have always wanted. Imagine a life where you wake up each day without the stress of financial worries. A life where your time is your own, and you can focus on what truly matters to you. Whether that's spending more time with family, traveling the world, or pursuing your passions. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it does not have to be. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that I know is on a lot of your minds, financial freedom. It's a goal that so many of us strive for, but often it feels like an elusive dream, does it? But here's the thing, achieving financial freedom is not just about getting rich quick or stumbling upon some magic formula. It's about making smart, strategic decisions with your money over time, so that eventually, you can live life on your own terms. And yes, it's totally possible for you. So, let's get started on how you can unlock the life you've always wanted. Alright, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's define what financial freedom really means. It's not just about having a lot of money. Financial freedom is about having enough passive income to cover your living expenses, so you no longer have to work for money unless you choose to. Think of it as reaching a point where your investments, side hustles, or businesses generate enough income that you can step back from the daily grind and start living life on your own terms. Sounds great, right? But how do we actually get there? That's what we're going to break down. The journey to financial freedom starts with a decision, one that you need to make today. It doesn't matter where you're starting from, whether you're drowning in debt, just getting by, or doing all right but wanting more. What matters is that you take control of your finances now. Imagine how your life could look in a few years if you started today versus waiting another year or two. Time is your most valuable asset, and the earlier you start, the more time you have to build wealth. So let's make today the day you commit to your financial freedom journey. So, how do we actually achieve financial freedom? It all comes down to what I call the financial freedom formula. This formula is a straightforward equation: income minus expenses equals savings. And those savings then get invested to generate more income. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't a one-time thing. It's a cycle that you keep repeating, and as you do, your investments grow, creating more passive income. This is how you build wealth over time. Now, let's dig into each part of this formula, starting with the most obvious: income. When it comes to income, there are two ways to think about it. First, there is your primary income, which could be your salary or wages from your job. This is where most people start, but relying solely on one source of income can be risky. Right, what if something happens to that job? That is why we also need to talk about secondary income streams. These could be side hustles, freelance gigs, or even passive income streams like dividends from investments or rental income. The goal is to create multiple streams of income, so if one dries up, you still have others flowing in. But here is the catch: no matter how much money you make, it is all for nothing if you are spending more than you earn. That is why managing your expenses is crucial. And I am not talking about penny pinching or living like a hermit. It is about expenses intentionally. Ask yourself, is this purchase adding real value to my life? For example, do you really need to buy that brand new car? Or would a reliable used one do just fine? The key is to find the balance between enjoying life now and saving for the future. By reducing unnecessary expenses, you can free up more money to save and invest. Now, let's talk about savings. Saving is your safety net. It is what gives you the peace of mind to take calculated risks. Whether that is starting a business, investing in the stock market, or even just taking a break from work. But saving alone will not get you to financial freedom. You have to put that money to work. This is where compound interest comes into play. The beauty of compound interest is that it allows your money to grow exponentially over time. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound, and the less you will need to save in the long run. It is like planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the sooner you can enjoy the shade. But do not just take my word for it. Let's look at some key milestones on the path to financial freedom. First, there is financial security, where you have saved enough to cover your essential expenses for a few months in case of emergency. Then, there is financial independence, where your passive income covers your basic living expenses. And finally, there is financial freedom, where your passive income exceeds your living expenses, allowing you to live the lifestyle you have always wanted. Each of these milestones is important, and reaching them takes time, discipline, and consistency. But by setting clear goals and tracking your progress, you can stay motivated and on track. One of the best ways to stay focused on your journey to financial freedom is by regularly reviewing your goals and progress. Take some time each month to sit down and reflect. Are you on track to meet your savings goals? Have you reduced your expenses where possible? Are your investments performing as expected? This reflection not only keeps you accountable but also helps you celebrate your wins along the way. And don't forget to adjust your plan as needed. Life happens, and your financial plan should be flexible enough to adapt to changes. Now, let's talk about what life looks like when you've achieved financial freedom. This is the fun part. Financial freedom gives you choices. Do you want to keep working because you love your job? Great. Or would you rather travel, start a new hobby, or maybe even launch a passion project? The choice is yours. Remember, financial freedom isn't just about retiring early, it's about living life on your terms. It's about having the freedom to do what you want, when you want, without worrying about how you'll pay the bills. But achieving and maintaining financial freedom also requires smart investment strategies. You've probably heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Right, this is especially true when it comes to investing. Diversifying your investments across different asset classes like stocks, real estate, and businesses can help you manage risk and ensure a steady flow of passive income. The goal is to create multiple streams of income that can sustain your lifestyle, no matter what the economy is doing. Remember, diversification isn't just about spreading your money around, it's about making sure that if one investment fails, you've got others to fall back on. And here's something I want to emphasize: financial freedom is achievable for anyone, regardless of where you're starting from. It's not just for the wealthy or the lucky, it's for anyone willing to put in the work and make smart financial decisions. You don't need to be a financial expert or a millionaire to start. All you need is the determination to take control of your financial future and the willingness to learn along the way, and trust me, the journey is worth it. Financial freedom is a journey, but it's one worth taking. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll reach your destination. So, take that first step today, whether it's creating a budget, starting a side hustle, or investing your first dollar. You've got this. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. There's a whole community of people out there who are on the same journey, and we're here to support each other. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We've got a lot of exciting videos lined up that will help you take control of your finances and build the life you've always dreamed of. Also, leave a comment below and let us know what steps you're taking toward financial freedom. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep pushing forward.